Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you are watching this uh, YouTube. Actually, what am I doing in this YouTube is just to give some information about my live trading and to let my followers have their confidence about following me and about some of them that are using my software should be able to see how I've been using the software myself. So let's jump into the business. Today, we are going to do, as everybody, if you have been following this platform, you always realize that I do weekly report of my trading account, which is live, and I do every end of the month trading report. So today we are doing last month, which was yesterday, month of July, uh, trading reports. What is the performance? What are the risks? What are the return and overall return so far? I normally use two of my accounts to demonstrate all this. So let's go into it. Um, Actually, today I'm going to use two different thought platforms to explain myself. During the week, a guy called me and told me that he believed on my FS books more than my FX Blue. Both of them are third-party trading platform that normally allow traders, whoever claim to be trading, to host their account and maybe to give it to investor or is selling indicator or is selling robots and they want people to see some of the clients to see the performance of the robot or the indicator before purchase. So to me, I don't have any problem. I have account with so I have FS book, FS book, my FS book today, and I have my FX Blue today. Actually, I saw some little disparity between both of them, but it's almost the same in my opinion. Okay, now let's go into the business of the day. I will first of all come to FS Blue. I will do the analysis of this account. Then we'll go to my FS book. We do the analysis, and we that's how we are going to end today's monthly end of the month trading report. Okay, if you look at this account, this robot has been trading since February, and as at yesterday, that was the last day of the month of July, the robots, according to FX Blue, the robots did 1% of the account, and the reason for this is because we have been doing rolling over, rollover from April. Many people normally ask me what is rollover. If you join my team, you join my group, you want to trade the way I trade, you will know what is rollover, you will know what is called trimming. Those are my top tools I use in my trading since 2008, and I've been doing the same and repeat the same thing, and it has been working for over a decade for me. So in April, which I'm going to show us, I think in my FS book, it's easier for me to show it clearly there because I did some research on it. So in July, we did 1.0, and this month, today is August 1st, already we are sitting on 0.2. That is very quick. That is very quick. So, um, and another thing I normally look at is apart from what we made in the month, I want to look at the risk that the software impose on my capital. And we can see, if you look at this area very well, I'm gonna paint it blue. Um, for probability to lose 10% of this account is 0.5. 0.5. It's not even up to 1%. So, and probability of losing 20% above is zero. And this account has been trading for 6 months now. Okay, so I think I'm okay with what I saw here, the probability of losing the account. Um, so, having said that, now let's look at, sorry, don't need to click analysis, overview. It's a little bit slow. I don't know why. Okay, we come back to overview again. Let's look at monthly return table. We can see what we are seeing, and this is what we traded for the month. For the month, the accuracy of these robots. Where do I see that? Trading win percentage. The accuracy of this robot winning rate is 77.4%. But unfortunately, I'm going to phase this robot out. And don't let me say I'm going to. I already phased it out in July, which was yesterday, because is the robot has served me for how many years now, since 2022. So we are talking about 2 years. So I've upgraded the software to new version because luckily for me, I have little coding experience. I code my software myself. So I did some modification in that in this version. So it's already phased out. So we see what the new one would do in the month of August. So now let's look at the same account on my FS book. Now, this is the same account on my FS book. And what did my FS book saying on this account is saying the same thing. How many trades? Okay, good. We have open trades. This is another thing that make me like my Facebook, because it's gonna tell us how many trades that are running currently. We we are running 30 trades. Oh, some people say, why is he running too much trades? That is the way I trade. I run a lot of open trades because the more I have income. So in 6 months, the robot has done 745 trades. Okay, so and if you look at all these open trades, let's look at the lot size that all of them use. You see, this is what we call lot size management. You can see 30 trades. I'm sitting on 0.5%. It's not even up to one standard lot of my of the account. So because all this is what I understand with years of experience of trading, So and this is what I teach. This is what I train people that are following me. At least I have people following me for a couple of months now, 6 months, 7 months, and this most of them said first time they trade with rest of mine. So, and I'm very happy for hearing that. When you now learn how to trade with rest of mine, okay. Now we have swap of 10, and we have float. Um, Float. Another thing that I normally see people panicking off is when they ask me about float. Your float is your investment. No float, no risk, no reward. But you have to know what we call float management. So two things. I manage my float very well, and I manage my lot size very, very well. Okay. So in the month of July, month of July, this gentleman, my Facebook said we did 0.14, and this is where the disparity comes in. And FX Blue said we did 1%. Okay. But the most important thing is, if you look at this July, June, and February, you will see that the return are very little. Why? Because February is the first month I put it on the account, because whenever I have new followers, every year I open new account for my follower. We make sure that we are using live accounts, so that we are not just telling people where to buy, where to sell, how we make 1 million without anybody seeing the 1 million. So, no. So now you can see, this is what I keep on telling people. Month to month, there will be variation in what market will give you. Now, in March, we did 18%. In April, we did 6%. In May, we did 4%. In June, July, we did 0.92, 0.14. And the reason was that in April, Euro US, USD Japanese yen edge. So we are still managing the edge up to now. And unfortunately for me, in the month of July, I had more asset edge, which I'm going to show in this video. So when I click on this, it's going to display um, what we did, what we traded on in the month of July. This is what we traded. We traded US shelf, pounds, UJ, AUD, at euro. Those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think those are the 5 assets we traded in the month of July. Now, let's now go to what is very important to me, exposure. I have exposure here. I don't have exposure on my FS book, but I'm going to go back to my FS book. If you look at the exposure on AUD, we expose 9 lots, buy, 9 lots, sell. This is evident that AUD edge, because you can see whenever you see the same lot size, that means that asset has edge. And I've started managing the edge, I think, for the whole week. So if you look at the percentage of capital that AUD is holding now, let's say we saw 4.4% of the account is what AUD USD has hold in the hedging. Hopefully, in the month of August, this month, we should be able to release AUD from this edge. And Chef has 3.18% of the account. That's what it's holding. And pounds, you can see pounds to edge. It edged this week. Is it this week? I think last week. But it edged. The most important thing is it has edged. And we have been managing the edge. And pounds also hold 4.3% of the capital. So, and another one, okay, if you go to Euro USD doesn't even hold anything. We have 0.81 exposure in Euro USD. And if you come to use USD JPY, you can see what I saw it edged since I think since April, and we have almost cleared the edge, but at the same time, it's sitting on 7% of our capital. So that is that about edge. Another thing I normally check is risk of ruin. What is risk of ruin? When you click it, it will tell us the how easy the probability of the robot blowing our account. And you can see that if you look at probability of loss is almost zero. It's even zero, not almost zero. That means this robot is very stable. That's why the fact that I have exchanged it, I've replaced it, I've done modification on it. It's very stable software. Robots, because exact way I trade. I didn't buy the robot. I program it exact way I think and I trade, and that's the way it's working for me. Okay, so if you look at the risk of ruin, we don't have anything to panic off from that. So we are good to go. What are the other things that we just need to explain to ourselves? I think that's all. That's all we have for this account. Let's move to the second account, which is second robot. The second robot was modified and upgraded, and I released it in May this year. And on according to FS Blue, we did 6% in May, 6.6 in June, 7.9 in July, and August we have not done anything on this account. So, and I think this is what we traded up all through. And if you look at trade winning rate of this robot is 86%, and the first one is 76. I mean, this robot is 10% stable more than the previous one. So that's a plus. That's a plus. And when we come to risk of ruin of this robot, how easy for this robot to blow our account, you can see that everything is sat on 0%. So if people listen and use the robot the way the manual, I have a manual for it, I have manual for the robot itself, I have manual for setup, and if you follow all the instructions, I don't see the reason why you should have issue with high probability of blowing the account. So let me go to my FS book to analyze the same software here as well. So if you come here, the software is running 50 trades, 50 open trades. It's running 50 open trades. You can see it here. There's nothing to hide. And these 50 open trades, what lot size? 0.59, almost like the previous software. You can see that the exposure, yeah, you can see we have a lot of trades opening, but the exposure is amount to nothing. It's amount to nothing. And the float here is 959, which I told you, float is not a problem. It doesn't scare me anymore. I've built my immune system against it. I mean, to withstand it, because I know what is called float management, and I know when I have float, I have the same float I'm converting back to profit. So, having said that, let's look at the risk of ruin here also. And what did my FS book told us about the risk of ruin? You can see it's zero. For the past 3 months, we have zero probability that it can even blow 10% of the account. So I don't know what this summary is. Let me check. Okay. Oh, summary is like exposure to. So let's see what we expose on AUD, USD. We have 29 trades, and 76%, 76 of it is winning rate. And on this, it did 84% winning rate, and loss is 16% winning rate. Euro dot the robot did 90% winning rate in 3 months and 10% losing. Pounds, on pounds, the robot did 82% and 18% in loss. In card, the robot did 85% and 15% in loss. In gold, the robot did 92% and 8% in loss. So actually, I don't like trading gold because it's a crazy thing. So this is how the robots behave on this account as well. This is second account, and the risk of ruin is nothing. It's nothing we can talk about. And these are the risk reward, winning rate and losing rate in percentage, and you can see the list of 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 them. The list of the winning rate is 82%, which is pounds USD. You can imagine, followed by AUD USD, which is 84% winning rate. Okay, so having said this, having said this, I think what else do you want to talk about? Because I don't want to jump anything. I want to satisfy everybody. Exposure. Let's look at the exposure. Yeah, good. So exposure on our AUD USD, we have 0.16 exposure, which is 3.24% of our total capital. In euro, we have 0.06, which is is almost nothing. In pounds, it's almost nothing as well. Okay, pounds to edge on this account. You can see the hedge. No. Pounds has not edge on this account. It does not. I think the only thing that edge this account is gold. So you can see our card. Card is, you can see, it's almost nothing. On our gold edge this week, it edged with 0.01, I mean 0.15. But as you can see, I've managed the edge up to 0.06, both buy and sell. And what did gold hold? Gold holds 7% of our capital. That's what gold is holding. But this month, I think we need to lose. We set the gold. We're going to lose it from the bondage of edging. You see, once you know how to edge, you know the trick. Your mind is going to be relaxed in the industry. You trade the way you're supposed to trade. You can see I'm talking about edging. I've never used stop loss for several years, and I'm proud of not using stop loss because instead of using stop loss, I'll edge. I didn't edge this account. I think gold will have thrown me into minus 7% of my capital by this morning. I'm doing this. So, and this is what we got there. But if you look at disparity here, you can see my FS book said 7.6, and which one? This one. My FX Blue said, I think they said different thing, but it's almost the same. It's almost the same because I'm going somewhere there. Because some people said, no, we don't believe in FS Blue. I believe in my FS book. Well, that's why I'm using the two. I think going forward, I'm going to be using the tool to do the analysis of our trades um, going forward. And it said, I mean, FX Blue said 7.9, and my FX Blue said 7.6. It's a little disparity between both of them. I don't see a big deal there. So now that is all we can do on this analysis. Now let's go to the MT4 platform and see what and what we can analyze here. First of all, we go to the first account. It's a live account sitting on HFM SA1 server 8. It's not a demo account. So, and this is, if you have been following me, I've been showing you the same thing from a couple of months, from month to month. So now we want to see what did we come in, what is our profit and loss for the month of July, July 1 to date. So this is what we came that came out of our report. So let's now extract this report so that we can do some just more analysis on it. I do this every month. So let's see. Correct. This is the, let me close all this. I don't want mess up. You can see today is August 1st. I just pull it out, and this is the time I pull it out. So we just need to scroll down and analyze what happened. In this month of, I mean, the month of July, the robot did 3.78 drawdown of the account, which is 104, and the net profit is 42. Not really, not too bad, but this is not the way I want it, but I need to accept what come out here. The reason why I'm saying this is that I normally like my profits to be more than my drawdown. That means I took more risk. I took 3% risk to get lesser than 3% on my account, but it's better than blowing off the account. This account is 6 months, going to 7 months in August, and we have been trading quite okay since that time. And if you look at total trade in the month of July, the robot did what do we call it? 101, and short position is 80% winning rate, and long position is 84% winning rate. So I think this is what we need. This is what we need for now, and this is our float for now. Doesn't scare me because float is money. So float bring money. So this is all on the analysis for this account. Let's go to the second account, which is our new robot. The account is sitting on HFM Markets SV Live Service 9, and it's not a demo as well, it's a live account. So now let's look at month of July return of this robot as well. Okay, so let's extract everything. All right, this account also, and we can see all the trades so far in the month, and these are the running trades that are still open running, and it's sitting on $960. And if you look at, if you come here, the robot did 1.19% drawdown, and we made a profit of 461. This is what I really love. I love this because you can see that I risked $60 or 1.19% of my account to get this. So I normally like, it gives me some excitement when I see my return outweighing my drawdown every month. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem. The most important thing is just know how to keep your money safe. Don't give it out to your broker. So, but it's a plus for me when I see that my robot doesn't use too much of my money, and give me a little profit. Okay. So short position one, our short position this month is 90% won, and our long position this month is 88% winning. So I think this is where I'm going to stop. I don't want to be doing video that will be too much long for my people, for my viewer. And another thing I need to tell you guys that I used to say, don't force yourself to fund your account. If it is $1 you have, put it in your account. $2 you put it in the account. Because this is the way. That's the way I believe forex should be. I trade with ease. You can see within the month. These are the deposit I did just to augment my trading account. Because the reason why I normally do that is that I see my trading account as my um, uh, investment account. So some of my profit, because I'm still working, I'm still a software developer. I still collect money from my clients. I didn't sit on computer 247, and that's the main reason why I developed a software to manage my account for me, because I can't glue to the computer while I'm losing my my jobs, because this is hobby, and there's no crime for turning hobby to become something that will be bringing money home for you. But for now, maybe when I'm retired, I can now have um, interest in sitting in front of my computer. But for now, after this, after this video, I'm jumping out to go and do meeting with my clients and do my normal business that I enjoy to do as well. So this is where I'm going to stop the video for this month of July. So let's see how month of August will have unfold for us. So you can see, if you have been following me, we are doing weekly trading reports and monthly trading report. The reason why I'm doing this is just to change the narrative in the industry, where people will just come and show you their Lamborghini. But I think if some of the traders can come out and started showing us the way they trade and showing us their live account, you don't need to show us your big portfolio, because this is not the only portfolio I have. These are my student accounts, because whenever I want to teach people, I fund my account and we trade it together, because that's where I'm going to be doing all what I normally do. And from people that are normally coming to those that comes to my platform and telling me stop loss is the best. Well, I wish you best of luck. I don't use stop loss, and this is my trading account. I wish some of you should just show me your trading account, how you use your stop loss. I want to learn more from other people, but this is my way. Even if you show it to me, I may grab one or two things in it. Knowledge is power, but I love trading without stop loss. Till we meet next month, bye bye for now. Thank you.